A law passed in 2023 could soon change how drunk drivers are held accountable in Ector County. The DA's office has formally filed a motion invoking Bentley's law in the intoxication manslaughter case against Jose Contreras. That follows the fatal crash that killed an Odessa father, Alex Bingham. News West 9's Sydney Jolivet has the details on how the law works and what it means for surviving families.
For the first time in Ector County, prosecutors are putting Texas's Bentley law to work. Under House Bill 393, drivers convicted of intoxication manslaughter pay child support if a parent or guardian is killed in a drunk driving crash.
If they are legally responsible for the death of a parent who has minor children, it's now going to be their obligation to financially support those children.
Ector County District Attorney Dusty Gallivan is asking a judge to make Jose Contreras pay child support for Alex Bingham's kids after a fatal crash in 2024.
Since it's fairly new, there's not necessarily a designated process. And so what we have done is file the motion on behalf of the family, and then the judge will determine what amount of child support should be ordered.
The judge will set the payment based on state guidelines. And while a prison sentence means payment can't start immediately, Gallivan says defendants aren't off the hook.
Obviously, they can't pay it, right, because they're incarcerated. So the amount just accumulates until they get out, and they're expected to start paying that amount plus any arrears after they get out.
Even in its first go-round in West Texas, Bentley's law sends a clear message to anyone getting behind the wheel drunk. And it also provides a slight peace of mind for families affected by tragedy.
I would tell anybody who's collecting child support, you don't want to depend on it, because you can't depend on a defendant to pay what they're supposed to pay. But if they do pay it like they should, then that money's for the children, to help with their daily needs, maybe put in a savings account for college, however the surviving parent feels it's used best.
In Ector County, I'm Sydney Jolivet, News West 9.